Good morning, UNF. You're watching The Early Bird, brought to you by Spinnaker TV, live from the Student Union. I'm Josh Brannick.
And I'm Ashley Pinkett. This morning we're talking about special campus events.
And later we will discuss Shia LaBeouf's interesting interview over the weekend.
It's all right here, right now, on The Early Bird.
A few days ago, it was announced that Microsoft would be replacing Bill Gates with a new CEO, Satya Nadella. Gates would still be involved with Microsoft as a consultant. However, Gates was in the news again a few days ago for doing something that many celebrities and corporation leaders have begun taking advantage of. Ask me anything. As we talked about last week with Will Ferrell, Gates took to the website Reddit and answered questions from the people of the internet. Gates answered questions involving his charity, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and his career, both past, present, and future. Gates said that 20 years ago he would be in the office for days at a time and not think twice about it. But now he is hopefully more mellow, but with a little extra wisdom. Gates also talked about his new role in the company he made famous. He said he will make sure they pick ambitious scenarios and that they have a strong architecture to deliver on them. Sounds like a guy I hire.
It sounds like it, and I love this picture. It's so great.
That was the picture he used as proof that he was actually doing, like, that he was on Just Ask Me Anything.
I read it, and they were like, no, this isn't Bill Gates, no way. And he was like, yes, it is. And he just popped up. It was so great.
It's interesting. It feels like every 2-3 days now, it seems like somebody really big and really important goes and does these things. And honestly, as a journalist, I like reading interviews and doing all that stuff, and the sit-down formal interviews are nice. But I feel like you get so many more different answers and just kind of more quality answers when they do something like this.
I agree. They're not as self-conscious about the way, because if it's on camera or something, it's different. They feel like they have to be more rehearsed. Exactly. If it's on a casual site like Reddit, they can just answer however they want and not feel the consequences.
And some of his answers, he got a little sassy. Bill got a little sassy.
Bill's sassy?
It's kind of funny. So, but definitely something very interesting, and I like the fact that these have been continuing to happen. So.
I do too. This weekend is Valentine's Day, and what better way to get into the spirit than getting that special someone a gift? Chi Phi Fraternity will be selling flowers and pins on the green from 10 to 4 p.m. today.
That sounds excellent.
I know, I love it. Look at these flowers too. I'm sorry, I'm a huge Valentine's Day fan. I think that it's great. Even though I've been alone most Valentine's, it's the best when you're by yourself, you rent a movie, you get yourself chocolate. It sounds depressing, but it's really, really fun.
My favorite holiday, the day after Valentine's Day. 50% off on all of the chocolates. Oh my God. Oh man.
You're right.
I have to go to the gym for at 3 hours the next day.
That sounds horrible.
That sounds great.
Just monitor yourself. My goodness.
Monitor myself. When you get that giant, heart box of candy that's the size
of different flavors.
4 children.
The toffee's the best.
Oh God, it's all delicious. It is all delicious. Now, the ladies of Sigma Lambda Gamma are looking to raise awareness for breast cancer, and they are trying to raise money while having a good time. The sorority is hosting their Donate to Date event tonight from 6 to 10 p.m. in Building 58, that's the Student Union right here, in room 3703 up on the 3rd floor. The girls will be auctioning themselves off with the proceeds going to Pink Up the Pace and breastcancer.org. This is something that I kind of think is interesting. You know, you go out and you have a good time. Maybe I think it'd be interesting if one of the girls has a boyfriend or something like that and goes up on stage. Yeah. Does he have to donate? And if it gets to a certain point where he's buddies with somebody else and his buddy is donating the money,
I think it's a boyfriend's duty to pay up and just keep betting. Because if he lets her go, she's going out with someone else that night. True. How would he feel about that?
That's a very good point.
Just saying.
So, but what if he goes and spends money on the roses and pins?
Maybe he should hold off and wait until after the event and then get them 50% off the next day.
Just wait till February 15th. It's perfect. Oh, that's so
I love
beautiful.
it. A few days ago, Shia LaBeouf had the premiere of his new movie, Nymphomaniac. During his Q&A, a reporter asked Shia about the sex scenes within the film. Shia has an interesting response. Check it out right here.
When the seagulls follow the trawler, it is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much.
As you can see, he gets up and leaves right afterwards. No other questions were answered. It's very interesting.
That's definitely very interesting.
He also wore this on the red carpet. I am no longer famous, and he's posting it on Twitter every single day for the past few months.
I am not famous anymore. I am not famous anymore.
I get it, Shia. You were
famous.
plagiarizing
You're still
things.
Famous. I'm sorry. But no,
Man.
my personal favorite is the whole, like, he tried to drink water and, like, halfway missed his mouth there.
Oh, yeah.
So he's like, the birds and, oh, God.
I want Shia LaBeouf, I missed the old one, to just hide away for, like, I don't know, 3 years, pop back up and have, like, great things happening.
Give me the
Maybe
curly hair Shia LaBeouf, who's just,
again.
like, who, like, eats Cheetos and just has the Cheetos all over his.
And he was great in Transformers. Like, Shia, I get you're an artist, but please just go back to the way you were. I love it.
He's an artiste.
Whatever.
Not a very good one, but whatever. All right, Ospreys, you know what time it is. It's time for our trivia question of the day.
That's right. With Valentine's Day in 2 days, how many different cards do you think Hallmark makes for the holiday?
That's a very good question. I'm going to assume a lot. We will have the answer and our video of the week, our Vine of the week, our Vine of the day after this PSA.
If you feel like happiness is the truth, because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you.
Since I got adopted, I've learned a lot about these humans.
I know. I mean, check out these two. It's Flirt City over here. I think she's getting his number.
Nice.
Your human's got some sweet moves.
Takes after his dog.
So, I got this new family. And I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy. Oh, and she even talks to it. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Welcome back to the Early Bird live from the Student Union. I'm Josh Brannick.
And I'm Ashley Pinkett. Before the break, we asked you if you knew how many different cards Hallmark made for Valentine's Day.
The answer, 1,330 different cards.
Now, this is just different styles of cards. These are not how many they actually mass produce and send out.
I want to know how many are actually the same words, but like a different, like,
I
what are they
love
called?
you, love
Embroideries
you,
or
I.
something?
That kind of thing.
Like, no,
You
it's
love
like,
I.
I love you more than 1,000 suns, or something like that. My
Oh.
heat, or my love for you burns more than 1,000 suns. But,
That would be interesting.
but like, is it just like different text tones or something like that?
I truly don't know. Personally, I'm a fan of the homemade card. So I like when somebody takes the time, even if it's on like a note card, they draw like a little heart on one side and then they write
Valentine's
something.
Day gift that I gave to somebody, it was a bunch of like coupons, and it was like 1 free hug, 1 free back massage, 1 free dinner.
I love that.
And I gave them to myself.
He got himself dinner, so it's worth it.
And they were 50% off with those box of chocolates. All right, guys. Now, surprise. Tell me if you've heard this one. Another story about Justin Bieber. Now, supposedly the star got into a confrontation with Los Angeles Clipper forward Blake Griffin at a Starbucks. A rumor is going around that Bieber was verbally harassing one of the baristas, and Griffin walked up to him, had a conversation with him, and possibly slapped him. And now it has not been confirmed nor denied, but supposedly about a minute and a half after Blake Griffin walked up to Justin Bieber, who was supposedly shirtless and wearing baggy pants, or like he always does, Bieber left Starbucks with tears coming from his face. I don't know exactly how much of that. No, once again, this has not been confirmed nor denied. This is kind of one of those rumors going around, but it's an interesting thing to talk about.
I feel really bad, but I want it to be true. Just so bad. Like, come on, someone needs to put him in his place.
Now, adding fuel to the fire about that rumor, one of his teammates, Blake Griffin's teammates, Chris Kamen, posted something on Twitter essentially going along the lines of saying, guys, Blake didn't slap Justin. And then he put a little ellipses there and then said, well, not that hard. So it's definitely something really interesting going around.
I want it to be true. Like, what if this really happened? Like, I'm sorry, Justin Bieber has not really been punished for anything that he's done that's wrong. So why not just a little...
Not like a slap to the face, but I could see it just a little like, slap on the wrist, like, hey, don't do that.
I don't even think a slap on the wrist is going to do it at this
Who
point.
goes up cursing to a barista at Starbucks?
I don't know.
I get it. You haven't gotten
Justin
your coffee
Bieber
yet,
does, or Ellen DeGeneres, as I would like to say. He looks
making
like
fun
Ellen.
of people. That's not what we typically do. But now, going away from the Biebs and Blake Griffin, I actually just real quick, I wonder if he dunked on him or something. That'd be interesting. But either way, now Ashley, we do trivia questions every day. Now let me ask you, how are your trivia questions, or how is your trivia skills?
I was gonna say my questions are great. I know how to make a good trivia question, but my skills are so-so.
Now, if I were to come up to you, random on the spot, you're just walking, and say, "Hey, Ashley, what are the 4 faces on Mount Rushmore?"
I would have to think about it. I mean, truly. Okay, I know I'm an American. I'm supposed to know this, but that takes some thought.
Let's be honest. She hasn't known any of this. We've asked her like 4 times now, and she's still been wrong. So
stop it. You're not supposed to say that. Whatever. So let's see what everyone else said. They're all in the same boat as me.
Good morning, Ospreys. I'm Carla Rodriguez, roaming around UNF's campus, asking you, the students, the question of the day. Today's question, what 4 faces are on Mount Rushmore? Let's take a look.
I have no idea.
No idea. That's okay. Give it a try. You got it.
Yeah, I don't know. Jefferson? Oh.
Jefferson.
Okay, there we go.
That's usually one people don't get.
Okay, Jefferson. Adams? No. Andrew? I don't know.
Oh God, is it George Washington?
Okay.
And then, is it all presidents? I feel really stupid if I don't know this.
No,
Wait,
you
I'm
got
not done.
Kill it.
Benjamin Franklin?
No.
Did I lose? Who is it?
All right, what 4 faces are on Mount Rushmore?
Oh my gosh.
You got
This just has to be. George Washington.
Perfect.
Okay.
Everyone knows that one?
Yeah.
I just...
Teddy Roosevelt?
Perfect.
Oh, cool. Thomas Jefferson.
Wow.
And oh my gosh.
You got this. You need a hint?
Yes, I
Top
do.
hat.
Oh, Abraham Lincoln.
Lincoln, bingo. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no
you have a
problem.
great day.
Washington, Lincoln, I want to say Roosevelt, and
I want to say Jackson. Close with a J.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
Jefferson, bingo. Thank you guys so much.
George Washington. Abraham Lincoln.
Bingo.
Thomas Jefferson.
And
Me? I don't know.
and you. No
Yeah.
wonder your face look familiar. Starts or his last name's with an R.
FDR? No?
Last guess?
Yeah.
Go. Just do it.
I don't know. I'll just guess one.
Teddy Roosevelt. It's okay.
Teddy bear.
There you go, Teddy Bear. Good job, you guys, though. What 4 faces are on Mount Rushmore?
Abraham Lincoln, Teddy Roosevelt, Thomas Jefferson, and George Washington.
Nice, you got it. First one. You knocked
Am
it
I
out.
really the
Your
first
first one, and you got
Really?
it. High five.
And we're university students. This
There
is
you
crazy.
go.
Did you guess Washington, Jefferson, Teddy, and Lincoln? If so, maybe you want to be on the lookout for Carla Rodriguez to be on the next Ask UNF. Now back to you, Josh and Ashley.
I want to give that kid a round of applause because
He does bring up a very solid point. We are university students.
Don't look. Stop it.
But see, now the
I'm a
trouble is-
journalism
now,
major.
people don't know, though. They made that change there at the end. That is something that happened over the weekend.
Yeah.
Carla's face was put over Abraham Lincoln.
Well,
So,
obviously that's a really great switch. Lincoln, maybe he's Honest Abe, but whatever.
I mean, let's be honest. He wasn't a very good-looking Honest Abe.
Carla's much better, I think.
All right, now you know what time it is. It's time for our end of the show. We've got to check out our Vine of the day. Let's roll it.
when I can't get
You
a
sure
date
what's
on Valentine's Day, I'm all like,
Oh my God!
when I can't get a date on Valentine's Day, I'm all like,
But look, okay, so clearly he went and
Okay, these are
he bought the
expensive.
when I can't get a
flowers
date on Valentine's
out
Day,
on
I'm
the
all
green.
like,
I didn't see a pin, though.
So apparently he didn't go to where I told him to go. That's a super, yeah, he's got some force with that. Apparently he does not like Valentine's Day very much.
I hope they weren't
whatever.
all roses, because if they get thorns, see, I had a problem with a thorn bush when I was a child. I have a scar right here because thorns like
That's what
slap
that
me in the
is.
face. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what
Good
that is.
story.
Kind of gave me a cool looking scar though.
Now he's scarred by Valentine's Day.
Scarred. This Valentine's Day, you'll be scarred.
Ooh, I like it. Don't
Coming
miss
to
my.
you, scarred. All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning into the Early Bird on Spinnaker Television. And remember to always check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/UNF Earlybird.
And also check us out at Twitter at UNF Earlybird.
All right, if you're watching on Spinnaker Television, make sure to stay tuned because we've got Spinnaker News with Patrick Lloyd right up after this.
Have a great day, Ospreys.
And remember to check us out tomorrow, same place, same time.